guys! I apologise for the really creepy lighting, but it's just a tag, so it doesn't really matter. This is going to be the get to know me tag. I've never done a tag like this, so I figured I'd do it for you. So the first section is vital stats, and the first one is my name. My name is Claire. I'll probably tell that from my username, but my name is Claire. Nicknames. My mum and dad call me Claire Bear, but my actual nickname that all my friends call me is Billy. Now, this is because my friend's little one couldn't say my name. He was like 1, or 1.5, and decided and came out with Billy, and it stuck. So my nickname with my friends is Billy. My birthday is the 29th of December, and I was born in 1989. So I am 22, and I'll be 23 in December. My place of birth was actually Dundee. I don't stay in Dundee, but I do still live in Scotland, and I am Scottish. My star sign is Capricorn, and I don't have an occupation at the moment. I am not working, although I am looking for a job. Next section is appearance. Hair colour at the moment is this kind of honey blonde colour, but I am actually a mousy brown. My natural colour is mousy brown. You can probably tell that from my roots. That is kind of my natural colour, kind of dark brown. But I'm currently this kind of honey blonde colour. Hair length, well, you can see how long my hair is. I'm currently trying to grow it. I used to have it really long, like down here, so I'm trying to get to that length again. I loved it that length. I hated it when I had it. I used to have it like up to here, and I hated it. Eye colour, I have hazel eyes, although in some light they look green. My best feature is my eyes. I love my eyes, the colour of them. Braces, I have never had braces, although it's looking like I might have to get braces because my wisdom teeth are coming in, and I have a tooth that sits back from the rest, and I want to take it out. Piercings, I don't have any of them in, but I have 2 holes here and here, and I have 2 holes there and there, and I then have 2 cartilage piercings in this ear, and I have my tragus piercing. There. Tattoos, I have 1 tattoo, which again is my nickname. Billy. That's my only tattoo. Righty or lefty, I am a righty. The next section is first, and the first one is your first best friend. My first best friend, I think, was probably a girl named Laura. I don't really see anymore. I still see her occasionally, but not very often. My first award was probably either dancing, like ballet, jazz or tap, or swimming. I used to do them all the time. My first sport was ballet dancing or swimming. My first real holiday was probably the first real holiday that I can remember was when I was about 6 or 7, and we went to Fuengirola in Spain. And I remember every single night it was like part of the hotel. There was like a bit that stuck out, sort of like this. Like this is the bottom part of the wall. It then stuck out kind of like that. And every single night my mum and dad told me, don't walk into it, don't walk into it. And the last night we were there, they didn't tell me not to walk into it, and I walked into it. My first concert was actually a Fame Academy concert. If any remembers Fame Academy, it used to be on BBC One. That was my first, it was the first series of Fame Academy, the one that David Smedden that won it. David Smedden won it, and I think Sinead Quinn came in second. That was my first concert. The next one is section is favourites. My favourite film, I'm not sure. I love the Harry Potter films. I absolutely love them. and like Bring It On, Dirty Dancing, um, I don't know, but there's Grease, those kind of films. And my favourite scary film is, this is not just scary, but it's the Saw ones. I really love that. My favourite TV show. My favourite TV show at the moment is Downton Abbey. But my favourite TV show of all time, I actually have two. I love CSI, but it has to be Vegas, and I love House. And my favourite colour, um, purples and kind of blue colours. I really like them. My favourite song, my favourite all-time favourite song is Aerosmith. I Don't Want to Miss a Thing. But at the moment, my favourite song is Taylor Swift Red and Robbie Williams Candy. My favourite restaurant is, I don't know, probably like Jim Chung's or Papa Joe's, that kind of restaurant. And my favourite store is probably New Look. It's probably the place I get most of my stuff from, and like home stores. I love places like that. My favourite book, my favourite book of all time is probably the Harry Potter one, to be quite honest. But my favourite ones that I've read recently is The Hunger Games. My favourite magazine is Glamour. I have a subscription to Glamour and get it all the time. And my favourite shoes, any type of boots. I don't have any within reach. But boots. The next section is currently, and it's currently feeling extremely tired. I've been shopping all day. Single is taken, and taken at the moment, we've been together I think 6 months-ish, so yeah. His name is David. Currently eating nothing. I've not had anything to eat apart from half a sticky toffee muffin at Costa earlier on. Before I started filming, I was listening to Robbie Williams' Candy. Where's my playlist? I had a little playlist on. Find the playlist. My heating's just kicked in. The playlist was Robbie Williams Candy, Taylor Swift Red, Taylor Swift 22, and Taylor Swift We'll Never Ever Get Them Back Together. That was my playlist before I started filming. Currently thinking about what I'm going to have for my tea since it's 5 o'clock, and I know I have prawns to be used, but I was going to do a stir fry, but I forgot to pick up stuff like that, so I'm not sure. Currently watching, I was not actually watching anything before I started filming, but I have a couple of episodes of Downton Abbey to catch up on, because I've been out the past couple of Sundays and I've not had a chance to catch up, so I will be watching them later. Currently wearing leggings and awesome fluffy socks, and I can try and show you them. Awesome fluffy socks, a little black tube skirt thing, and this top with a little cami on underneath it. Yes, I'm wearing. Future. Want children? Probably. Want to be married? Yep. Careers in mind. Now this is one that probably not a lot of people will know about me. I actually studied forensic science at university, and that's what I want to do. I want to go into kind of crime scene stuff or lab work. Where do you want to live? I'd like to stay in Scotland, but for the jobs I want to do, there's not a lot of stuff up here, so I probably will end up moving down London area to my dad's place to go. I'd love to stay in Scotland, but I don't think it'll happen. Next section is, do you believe in God? I don't want to offend anybody, but I don't really, I'm not religious at all, so no, not really. Miracles, I've never experienced one, so maybe if I experience one, maybe, but not at the moment. Love at first sight. Lust, maybe, but not love. Definitely not love at first sight. Ghosts? No. Aliens? There probably is something out there, but I'm not entirely sure. Soulmates, yes, definitely. Heaven and hell? No, I'm not religious. Maybe heaven, I'm not sure. Kissing on the first date? Um, I don't know, maybe. And do I believe in myself? Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that and I've not rambled on too much. Um, but yeah, that is my get to know me tag, so I hope you know me a little bit better now and I will speak to you soon. Bye!